What's going on, guys? Shout out Raj here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We've got quite a bit of stuff to do. Mostly we're going to do raids and we're going to hatch some eggs. So with that being said, let's get into it. So we'll start off with some research. First we have Fleeting Legends, which is part of the Ancient Recovered Premium Timed research. This is like $8, so if you want to do that, you can. It gives you an encounter with a bird. We have a Moltres and we have a Shiny Zapdos, but we do not have a Galarian Articuno at all, so we went with Articuno. And to finish this up, we need to win 2 raids, complete 1 more field research, and then power up a Flying type 5 more times, power up a Psychic type 8 times. Pretty simple. Then we have the Ancients Recovered Timed Research, Legendary Giants. That is for everybody. This is free, so you just gotta win 1 through 6 raids. Pretty freaking awesome. That's gonna be real easy since that's what we're gonna be trying to do today. Today is Regi Ice, Regi Steel, and Regi Rock. We're gonna be trying to get all of them shiny and all of them with backgrounds, but if we can get all of them shiny with backgrounds, that'd be pretty freaking amazing. All right, there's a whole lot of noise going on right now, and now I just started backing up. Hopefully you guys can hear me, but we just finished a Regi Steel, so we're looking for a 1398 or a mint green or a background. So let's go ahead and check this thing, and maybe we can get all 3 in one. That'd be absolutely insane. But will the first one be shiny? It is not a mint green, and a 1386, so it's decent, but let's see if it has a background. All right, we've got it caught, and that forklift back there is what's making all that noise, but let's go ahead and see. Nope, no background. That's unfortunate. We are back with another raid, and this time it's a little more quiet, but let's see if we can get, this is a Regi Rock, by the way. Let's see if we can get those chocolate stones. That'd be pretty awesome, and survey says we didn't, so that's pretty cool. And a 1730, 1784, I believe is the hundo for this and Regi Ice, so this is not gonna be any good, but maybe it will have a background. That'd be pretty awesome. We'd like to get backgrounds of all of them, so will you help us out here? And no, you did not. And a 1730, we'll look at that. Yeah, not the best. All right, we're back with another raid, and it's a Regi Steel, and hopefully the wind isn't as bad. It's definitely not as bad as it was during Community Day, but hopefully it's not too bad in the editing. But without the wind, today would be pretty brutal. I'd probably be on the struggle bus, to be honest with you. But let's see if we can get that mint green Regi Steel here, and survey says we did not. And it is a 1380, so not super great, but the last one we got was better. Maybe it will have the background, we'll see. And the nice thing is right now we've got that boost, so these are easier to catch, and I've been catching them all on 1 ball, so I'm using my silver pineapples just to get that extra candy. I didn't on that one, to be honest. But we still didn't get a background yet, so that's unfortunate. We are back with yet another Regi Steel. There was 3 of them right here in the same area, so that's really nice. But let's see if this one will finally be the mint green one. That'd be pretty freaking sick, and survey says you are not. 1369, so it's worse than the other 2, and I about didn't give it a silver pineapple to get that extra candy, but you know, it's all good. So this should complete our research, and then we should be able to collect all the Regis, and we should be able to collect the Galarian Articuno. Hopefully it'll be a shiny, but let's see. Yep, still no background. So we'll go ahead and do the Regis, and I've seen that people were getting like really low ones. I've seen people get them in the hundreds. I've seen people get level 1s. I don't know if that's still a thing, but let's see if we can get one. And the first one is a Regi Rock, not shiny, and 1128, so they must have fixed it, which is really unfortunate, which usually happens since I'm in the Americas. Usually everything is fixed by the time it gets to that point, but it's still low enough for, that's still low enough for a Great League, even though it probably would never use it in the Great League, but you know, is what it is. So for encounter number 2 is a non-shiny Regi Ice and a 1495. That one just barely made it underneath, CP wise that is, and yeah, it's all right. And how about encounter number 3? It's a Regi Steel, not mint green, and a 178, so I guess they didn't fix it. It's still possible to get super low ones. That's pretty fun. Now I have no idea if 178 is good at all, but you know, it's about as good as the other ones. It'd be pretty cool to get a level 1 Regi, but let's see if we can get a shiny one on number 4. It's our Regigigas, and it is a 1096 that is not shiny. But as the rest of them, I don't know with how, geez, I can't even hit this thing, with how off these numbers are, you know, I have no idea if it's good or not, but we got an excellent throw there, so that's pretty fun. The Regigigas has been caught, and let's see if 1096 is something. Yeah, it's a 91, so that's pretty cool. And I'm guessing the next one's gonna be a Regilucky. Will it be a shiny? It will not. And a 1347, and that wind picked up. It's just ridiculous lately. These last couple days have just been insane. And this Regilucky's gonna put up a fight. I'll throw one more with you guys, and then if I don't catch it here, then I'll see you here in a second. Let's go ahead and try to make a good throw on it. And let's see right there. I missed it, but you know, it's all good. And we finally got that Regilucky caught, and we're gonna register to the Dex, and then we'll catch the Regidrago and also register that one to the Dex. But let's see if it is any good. 1347 is actually pretty good. Now let's do our Regidrago. Will you be a shiny? You will not. An 1167, so yeah, that's pretty cool. We got all of them under 1500 for the Great League, but like I said, I don't know that I'll use any of them in the Great League. Yeah, Registeel is really the only one that's ever been relevant in the Great League. We finally got the Regidrago caught, and it too put up a fight, so the two newer ones put up a pretty good fight, but we got them caught, we got them registered, and a 167 is, you know, not too bad. And we can immediately go ahead and collect this candy and then go ahead and get the encounter. And unfortunately it was not shiny, and this one is another small one, a 217. That's pretty fun. All right, this one has been caught, and there's the background, so pretty cool. And if you see in the back, it glows with the same eye pattern that the Regis have, so that's pretty cool background, I think. But we'll go ahead and take a look. Yeah, pretty good. We'll definitely take that one. But now it's time for our Galarian bird encounter, and we'll go ahead and get the 2 rare, or not 2 rare, 2 XL candies and the 3 Articuno candies. And will you be a shiny? You will not. And a 1512. Like I said, I don't know if that's the hundo, but I'm gonna go ahead and guess that it's not. And we finally caught the thing, so that's pretty awesome. But this will give us all the Galarian birds, but we don't have a regular Zapdos. We have a shiny Zapdos, now we have a regular Articuno and a regular Moltres. But let's go ahead and see. Well, it's not that bad. It could have been a lot worse. And so now that that research is complete, we can go ahead and go find some more raids, which there's actually a Registeel right over there. So let's head back over there and some more Regiices. Probably hit the Regiice first since it's got less time. So we just did that long clip with all the research, and we did our first raid after. And of course I wasn't gonna record it together. I was just gonna kinda B-roll it, but let's go ahead and get ourselves a shiny Regiice. So that's pretty freaking awesome. Let's hope that it has a background. That'd be pretty amazing. Obviously it's been caught, and does it have the background? Unfortunately it doesn't, but that is the shiny that we needed. We did have the shadow, but now we have both. Alright guys, well this is fun. As you can see, the sky doesn't look all that bad, but it just started raining out of nowhere, so that's pretty fun. Let's go ahead and check this real quick. This is a Regiice, and are you shiny? No, but we already got one, so we just need the background for you and we're done. And now my screen is all getting slick, and I'm surprised I made a decent throw on that one. And I did not do it on that one. That's a little bit better. But let's go ahead and catch this thing and then see if it's gonna break up, or if we're gonna have to get the Jeep, or we're just gonna have to wait it out for a bit. I don't know yet, but I'd like to catch this thing relatively soon. Right now I'm only getting hit with sprinkles since we're underneath these trees, but you can hear the thunder there. Yeah, and it doesn't even look like it, but you know, it is what it is. And no background, 1745, not a hundo. We've got a Regirock here. It'd be awesome to get a chocolate stack of rocks, but it'd also be awesome to get a background, or both of them. You know, let's see what happens. And we got a shiny. Let's freaking go. 1747. Not the best, but will be really freaking awesome if it has a background. Let's go ahead and give it a golden raz, not golden raz, a silver pineapple, and let's see if I can do this without my phone sliding on the table or not. Gonna slide on the table, so if we make a bad throw, we make a bad throw, but yeah, we made a great throw, so we'll take it. But let's hope that it has a background. That'd be really cool to get at least one of them with a background. And we actually did get one with a background earlier. we did. I stopped from screen recording because I forgot about the background, but we did get a Regi steel with a background. Let's see if we can get the shiny with a background though. Let's go freaking go. Let's go. We did. That is awesome. So if we want to try and go for all those, that'd be crazy. Especially today when 3 of them are out, but the rest of the time it's only gonna be, you know, Regi Drago is gonna have its own day, Regi Lucky, and Regi Gigas, they're all gonna have their own day, but today is all 3 of them, well, not all 3 of them, but a Regi Rock, Regi Steel, and Regi Ice. So we can try to go for those, but I'm not gonna hold my breath, but we will definitely try. We have that Regi Steel here, and let's go ahead and see if this one will be mint green. That'd be really fantastic. Come on, buddy, and no. And a 1347, so not a hundo, but like well, all the other ones, it's got a chance for a background if I could do a better throw than that. Yeah, that wasn't any better. I mean, it hit it at least, I guess. But 1, 2, and nope. I'm gonna have to throw a berry at it. But come on, buddy, have the background. That'd be really appreciated. Nope. Well, that's it for the in-person raids. Well, I'll probably do some remotes, see if I can get a shiny Registeel, and if I get a shiny Registeel quickly, should have 30 remote raids to work with, so we'll see what I do with those. But we do have the second page for the Legendary Giants completed, but I think we're gonna save that for tomorrow, and we'll just collect that tomorrow. We already collected one today, we'll save the other one for tomorrow. But all in all, we did pretty good. We got a few shinies, we got some backgrounds, so we didn't get everything, but you know, when there's 3 of them, it's hard to get all of them. Alright, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, that'd be greatly appreciated. And let me know down in the comments which bird you chose for your research or how you did on your Regi research. Let me know down in the comments. And if you want to see more of this content, you can check it out right here. And don't forget to smash the subscribe button on the other side, that would be greatly appreciated. So with that being said, I'll see you next time.